not everyone now is looking at death
in this.
in a
Right,
different way from our older
right,
people. People are saying, well, it's going to happen for sure. So maybe I'll put a will um, to leave something for the children, for the next generation. So after acquiring that money, whatever, then younger people can have a little bit of cushion where they can set up their lives and they can do better. So there's a lot of people who are starting out in this life with a little bit
yep,
of cushion, and they don't have the same mental strain as maybe perhaps me or you did. Um, so that's, I think that's one of the key benefits. So they have a little bit of cushion in life, so they're able to express themselves a little bit more
right.
open. A lot of times we don't say the things that we say because we're afraid of it ruining our
Yep.
finances, ruining
Public credibility.
our
Yeah.
exactly right. So that's just pretty much it. There, younger people are a little bit more free to express themselves in ways that we've never been able to, and people before us.
Well, there's that thing called epigenetics, and epigenetics is things that are, excuse me, that are in our DNA, from our ancestors. And they say on the low end, it could be 100 years that you're getting stuff from. On the high end, it could be up to 10,000 years that you're walking with these memories in this suit that we're carrying. So I see how a lot of the youth that are coming in, they're crystal, they're indigo. What is the other one? There's another one. There's a bunch of youth that are coming in, and they just don't have the patience for the nonsense because they can see right through the BS. So because they can see through it, they're very unmotivated by wanting to take part. So we have to create an atmosphere to get them intrigued. Um, Something I will say, I have some different friends. One of them, he is loaded beyond recognition. He got some old English spice money. He still goes to work.
Hmm.
He still goes to work. He works hard. Uh, and I think that that is part of it because it's okay to leave the money and to give them the money, but it's very important to educate them on how to use the money, not just in a spending form, how to reinvest it and how to make the money work for them. Yet at the same time, I really feel like even if people are going to pass stuff down to their children, there should be a vein that those children have to go to work and do some little bit of hard labor to see what it takes to get these resources generated, because it doesn't matter what industry it is, somebody's out there doing some type of labor work to generate those resources. Even in the IT world, we got guys in there like stuck in front of the computer for hours at a time having to work and get these things processed. So I see that it's really important to do that because my friends that I know that are like that, they're very, one would say, very wholesome human beings. They're very wholesome, and you can talk to them. You can have a really great conversation with them. They're not really caught up in race and all this bullshit excuse me, all this nonsense that we're being psyched on. So it's important. Education is important, flat out, and that's why for me, I realized that we were told we're supposed to go north, gather the knowledge, and bring it forward south. So this is my way of paying it forward to my community, my nation, my people, however you want to call it. I might not show up with a bunch of money and dollars in that way, but all the information and knowledge that I have in me that I can share to help better people's lives, here you go. It's all yours. So that's where I am, and it doesn't matter where I am. It's how I move, it's how I walk, it's how I am because I got the chance to better my life. I got the chance to get away from strife. I got the chance to have a peace of mind. Like I sitting out here in this house all by myself, and not that, oh, that's something, but I actually got a chance to have a little space where I could think. So then I could formulate my thoughts better. So in that, that's why I am the way I am about helping and making a difference in everybody's lives, but definitely my people's lives.